Well, pitter patter, let's get the fuck at her. We're going to keep it low because there's people in the restaurant. I don't want to swear. We are here with the chef of V&V Scratch Kitchen. Would you like to introduce yourself?
Yeah, I'm Martine Lamarche, and this is my place named after my kids, Vincent and Vivian. Me and my wife own this little place.
And we actually had the Vincent burger today,
Yeah.
which was really, and I'm not a fan of mushrooms, but I wasn't changing anything. And I ate that. It was amazing. And
Yeah.
I don't eat mushrooms. And I was like, oh my God, there's a mushroom in there. And it's not bad. So we started with your Brussels sprouts. You want to tell us a little bit about the Brussels sprouts?
Yeah, the Brussels sprouts is like one of those things that we just have been doing since we opened, and they're fried, and then we dress them in our house, vinaigrette and some Parmesan cheese on top, and we keep it pretty simple, but they're delicious.
I thought that was vinegar in there, but it was too crispy for it to be just vinegar. Then we did the Mozzie Tots, which was cheese sticks that a cheese stick type appetizer. But when we pulled it apart, we had it. I mean, I got a good couple.
I believe you, Joe.
You know,
I didn't see you do it, but I believe you.
Oh, it was about as big as my stomach, and not but it was delicious. And then of course I had to drink the marinara and try it. Being Italian, I had to try it.
Yeah.
Then we moved on to the pizza, which you're the guy up at the front. I forget his name to save my life. Frank. He goes, when I first came here, he's like, yeah, we had to blow out a wall to go get the oven in because they found the perfect oven.
There's a lot of truth to that. So I actually found the oven on Craigslist in Cleveland.
Okay.
And I called the guy, and I can't remember exactly how much he was asking for it, but I lowballed him. I'm a born gypsy. So I lowballed him, fully expecting him to say no. And I told him, in addition to this low price I'm offering you, you got to drive to Pittsburgh. And I got one response back from him. It was like, okay, when can I bring it? So at that point, I had to explain to my wife that I bought a big oven.
But they were delivering it, so you didn't have to worry about that.
Exactly. But so far, it's working out great. Yeah.
It was
super
delicious.
exciting, and I think we're doing a great job with it.
100%. So I grew up in New York, like the pizza capital of the world, right?
Yeah.
Detroit tries to take some, Chicago tries to take some. It's not. But that was honestly like a fermented dough. It was really good. It was really a traditional Italian kind of pie, which was really nice. And we just did the margarita. We wanted to stay basic today, and we'll be back for sure.
Hopefully, yeah.
Sure. No, 100% for sure. There's no
good.
Half of the people that were on our live feed on TikTok were talking about like, that's only like 8 miles away. That's only 15 miles. I'm like, listen, come on down, split some of this food with me. I can't eat it all.
Yeah.
And you smoke your own pastrami because we did that
we can actually see the smoker across the parking lot right there. That's been there since before we opened as well. We put it in, and that thing's been fired up almost every day since we opened up. We smoke the wings, the pastrami, any lunch meats that we make, the pork for the pork sandwich, salmon out there. We've smoked just about everything you can smoke on this smoke.
Oh, wow. You know what? I honestly, like, nothing tastes better than a good smoked piece of meat, but you could seriously, you could fuck it up.
You definitely can.
I don't want to interrupt anybody's dining experience, but you could definitely mess it up, and you did not. And the chips were done well. The pickles, they're homemade pickles.
Yep.
I was stoked. I was like, is that really? No. Yes, it is.
Yeah, we live by that mantra. I mean, we really are a from scratch kitchen all the way down to the bread that we make here. We are serious about creating an excellent product.
Well,
whether it's those pickles that we brine, or it's the pastrami that we smoke, or it's the lobster that we clean, it's always taken very seriously. Our team loves what we're up to.
Every one of the staff members have shown that, because I've worked in kitchens most of my life, and you always have that one person that's trying to do something that they shouldn't. You have the other person that's out back smoking 1,000 cigarettes. You got the one dishwasher who's cursing at everybody, and I have not heard a single swear, curse, nothing. No one's screaming, no one's angry. Everybody's giggling, laughing, having a good time, and it seems like they want to come. So not only did you create an amazing dining experience, but you have a staff that you handpicked that's fantastic.
Yeah, Joe, I think it's a special culture we've built here. I'm so proud to be a part of this team. I know that I'm the head of it. I know that I own it. I know that it's named after my kids, but I'm proud to work here more than anything. I just think it's a special place.
That's amazing. Oh, speaking of the lobsters, you talked about that. Everybody on the stream today, there was about 200 in the room at the time. And I'm like, I don't even know how to eat this. And they're like, just put it in your mouth. And I'm like, no, we have to treat this with respect. I'm trying to cut it. I'm like, screw it. And I mean, the bread just melted.
Yeah, I mean, it's a house-made roll. You know, we make here in house, and it's God's lobster. That's what that is, and a bunch of butter.
Oh, it was.
That's
delicious.
all there is to it. You know, so
it was delicious. It melted, like the bread just fell apart, like in your mouth, not like in your hands. Then, so we had the Reuben, which was awesome. The sauerkraut, the Thousand Island, the homemade, and you made all of it.
Yeah,
and
the whole thing, top to
rum.
bottom, is made here. Yeah, the rye's
so
made here. The kraut's made here. The pastrami's made on that smoker.
Oh, it was great. You could taste it. Do you mind if I ask? You don't have to tell me, but what kind of chips do you use?
Well, we use local. We strictly use local cherry wood. So
Okay.
yeah, it's all just stacked wood, like cord wood that you burn in your fireplace. And that's
nice.
Just how we have the smoker set up there.
Oh, it's wonderful. It
But yeah,
it's
been cherry burning in there from the hills of Pennsylvania since we opened.
Perfect. So locally sourced too.
Yep.
It was funny. Frank said something about you guys are getting chickens too.
Yep.
So are the kids excited about the chickens, or are you excited about the chickens?
I'm excited about it. The kids are excited about it. I got bees this year, so we're making our own honey. We've got a small little kind of farmette going, not too far from our home. So, picking asparagus all the time to bring in here. It's just like this place is so well integrated at this point. In May, it'll be 8 years.
Yeah.
And like I said, Joe, I couldn't be prouder of it. I think that the cooking and the food, it almost comes second to me now as to the development of people. I think you noticed, the culture here, the people that work here, they really love it.
Oh,
and that to me, it speaks on the plate of food when it goes out the window.
Well, I'm going to tell you this. On the way in, when I was coming in, and I didn't bring any of my stuff in, just my backpack kind of waddling in. A couple was leaving, and they're like, we came from Maryland to come and eat here. We used to live here, and we came here. And then another couple on the way back in where I was up at the register ordering, they were like, listen, tell him that the patrons love this place. And it's true. It's from down to the water that you guys picked to, you could see that everything is care and class. The last thing we had was the Vincent burger. And then we had the desserts, which was the melt in your mouth chocolate peanut butter cake,
yes,
which it literally just melted. And I was like, oh my goodness. The creme brulee.
Man, you did good. You got a lot down. That's good.
Tried. I also didn't want to eat a lot of that on screen too, because I could have bounced that pizza. And then, like everything was delicious, but I was finishing that lobster roll. I know you're going to have to get back to work. But I really do appreciate that you allowed us to come in here and do that.
Man, I appreciate you coming out, Joe. I really do.
We will definitely be back. I think the next time we're going to do a chef's table for dinner.
Oh, yeah, you'll love it. A whole different experience. Yeah. And, again, like so many different things we're doing here, and the chef's table is an incredibly exciting component.
I can't wait. And guys, if you're in the Finleyville, Pittsburgh area, make sure you guys come down and check it out. It's V&V Kitchen on Brownsville Road in Finleyville, Pennsylvania. If you don't, it's definitely worth a travel. So as always, you know what to do. Pitter patter, let's get the fuck at her. And Carl and